Hi, this is part 2 on how to play Farkle. In part 1, I showed you the premise of the game, the supplies needed, and the scorecard. And now I'm going to show you some rolls. So let's get started. So you have to have 6 dice, and the first player is going to roll all 6. And in every roll, you have to either have a 1 or a 5 in order to get some points, or you might have 3 of a kind, or a flush, or a straight, and that's why you need the scorecard. So in this example, we do have a 1 that's worth 100. I don't have any 3 of a kinds or the other 5s or 1s, so I'm going to roll and try to increase that score. I have another 1, so there's 200, and I have 3 of a kind. So that's 400 because those are 4s. 400, 500, 600. So as a player, I'm going to say, I'll take the 600 and get me on the board. And so I have 600 points. I'm going to pass this on to the next player. The next player rolls, and they got a 1, 2, 250. That's a good roll, but there's no 1 or a 5 or a 3 of a kind, so they're going to continue to roll because they want to increase their points. 3, 4, so that's 354, and that person could say, I'll take those 400 points, or they could gamble and try to increase, and they'll have to get a 1 or a 5 to do that. So that's a kind of a high risk. So this person did not get a 1 or a 5, so this is a Farkle. None of these points count. They'll pass it on to the next person. And that person got 3 5s. That's worth 500. These are worth nothing. So that person could say, I want 500, or I'm going to try and increase my score. And they're going to roll these 3. And they did. So they've got 500, 600, 700. And they're going to say, that's a good roll. I'm going to take 700 points and pass it on. And that last person, 50, 500 there. And they're going to try to increase the score. And this is a Farkle because they didn't get a 1 or 5 there. They gambled and lost, so this is worth 0 points. So the game continues on. You go around the table, and the first person to get 10,000 points wins the game or more, because everyone does get a last roll. There's all kinds of variations for rolling, and you can have a lot of fun with it. So I hope you go on the internet and search for Farkle and get the score sheet and have some fun.